By the time you wake up tomorrow, another 10 children in Gaza will have lost a limb. It's the biggest cohort of pediatric amputees in history. How will growing up without an arm or a leg or both shape their dreams for the future? I'm Annalise Borges, and this is The Stream. Between October and January, more than 1,000 children in Gaza have had one or both legs amputated. And according to UNICEF, that number is growing daily. Many of these operations were performed without anesthesia. Child amputees require ongoing medical care and surgical interventions, anywhere between 8 to 12 surgeries per limb removed. But with a medical system that has all but collapsed and under constant shelling, what does life as an amputee in Gaza look like? We begin this episode of The Stream with Yasin, aged 11, telling us his story.
راجعين على كامل البيت. طول حوالي كل الدنيا غبرة مش غير غبرة. كانت في واحدة الثانية مش موجودة. كان في واحد دوبها ماسك يمكن على الجلد. كنت أشوف فيها وأنا مش حاسة إنها مقطوعة.
I just want to hear from James, because you were in Gaza, you volunteered in different medical facilities over there. Can you tell us what you witnessed in terms of the number of wounds that result in amputations, but also the conditions under which surgeries are performed right now in Gaza?
So I was working in Gaza in total for just over 2 months. That's of course a fraction of the time that my Palestinian colleagues have been working. Many of them have stayed and are continuing to work since day one of this genocide. Almost every day in the hospitals, at least, and certainly at Al-Aqsa Hospital in Deir al-Balah, we were receiving several patients, children and adults, who had undergone traumatic amputation as a result of wounds inflicted by the Israeli military, usually as a result of air or artillery strikes, but also people presenting with gunshot wounds or with injuries as a result of parts of buildings falling onto limbs and so on. As I say, that was almost an everyday occurrence.